Honestly, the person that really impressed me the most in this lineup is Tony. Tony really impressed me a lot because, to be honest with you, if you ask me, Tony is the most complete guy in this lineup, and followed by William. I love and I like the work ethic of Beruz, but Beruz is the most incomplete guy in this lineup. His back is good, good leg, but big butt that I don't really like in bodybuilders. And his legs from the front is not big enough. We have similar issues. Mine is because I have an accident and I'm bringing my back up. And his is not, I don't know if it's just a genetics thing. Like his leg from the front is horrible compared to the guys he's standing next to. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's a horrible bodybuilder. What I'm saying is compared to the guys he's standing next to, his leg is horrible. He's the most incomplete guy. His upper body is almost as twice as big as his lower body. So you can literally see from the front when he hit it. He's just top heavy. Good arm, good trap, good chest, good pec, good back, and big glutes. That's it. Hamstring weak, quad weak. Tony is the most complete guy here in this lineup. And for some reason, Dan Asher, yeah, he's always who he is. And when you look at this, Zilla came in tighter than last year. To be honest with you, he really came in a lot better. You know, for me, this shot can go either ways. The size, the sweep is better than Belarus, but Belarus is more bigger on the top because he's a more taller, bigger guy. So you can say, okay, give it to Belarus, right? I'm not against Belarus winning. I could understand why they give it to him, but I think he's just incomplete compared to other guys. I think every show leg wins shows. Legs matters a lot. Like for me, William Bonner might be a shorter guy, but he look way better than Belarus. And I think the reason why I agree with the winning is because when you look at William Bonner, his left traps, his left lat is melting away. So you can reward that and give it to him. So anyway, he could have gone anyway because Belarus have a weak hamstring and a weak quad. So you can give it to a guy that only have one discrepancy rather than a guy that have more than one discrepancy, especially when it comes to the body part that really matters the most, which is the leg from the front and from the back, right? So with that being said, folks, I just want to use this opportunity to say thank you to those of you that have subscribed. And I also want to know what your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you guys think that Beru should have won the show, or the guy that placed third, which is Tony, should have won the show? Because he was the most complete guy, right? So bring me back to Nick Ziller, right? I think Nick Ziller came better, tighter this year. I think the problem with Nick Ziller is just that he's just too big. And I still see this guy train legs. I do not understand why Nick Ziller has to train legs. What he train legs for, I don't know. If this guy can stop training leg for a whole year and this leg is still gonna be the same. Instead of spending time training legs, you should be spending that time fine tuning the legs and stop doing any compound movement, just leg extensions and do some lunges with body weight. That's all he needs for his legs. His leg is just so big that it makes his hamstring disappear. As if he has no hamstrings, right? So I don't know what he has to do to bring that condition. You see from the back, he's like he don't know hamstrings at all because his leg is too gigantic. So I feels like he really needs to slow down training his leg. And other thing that I've realized with time as a black guy is if you using train as a black guy, it make your skin get thicker. So I hope his coach is not giving him train, as a cycle. I think if he's part of it, he should take it out. So yeah, Barrows won, Williams second, Tony third, Dinasha fourth, and the guy in the right hand, the corner right, fifth, right? So this is your top five in Dubai Pro. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What you guys think? For me, I think Tonio would have been the perfect person to win the show. When it comes to completeness, he was dialed in. There is no discrepancy in his physique. There is no, oh, this could have been better. He is the most perfect person for to win the show. So, yeah, that is what I like about Dubai. Mike won, and he's the 2025 Dubai Pro Champ, qualified for Olympia 2025, and he won $70,000. You think last year was $60,000 and they increased to $70,000 this year. Guess what? In Dubai, no taxes. So see, he's getting home with the €70,000 without no tax. And it's unlike in the States. You win that money, you have to take the taxes out of that money before you even get anything. Before you get the money, the taxes are already out. So this man got to go home without taxes. $70,000, that's a lot of money that can buy. You can put that towards a house. If you don't have a house, you can put that towards a business and start your own business, because as a professional bodybuilder, especially at Mike level, this is what he does. That's his livelihood. So this is what I was talking about. See, this is, for me, this guy would have been, this guy's supposed to be the winner, excuse my language. This guy's supposed to be the winner because he is complete head to toe. There's nothing you can say he needs to improve on, comparing to the guy he stood next to. I think the only thing we can say he needs to improve on a little bit, I don't want to be biased, is his hamstrings. But that is a genetic thing. It's not something he can improve and grow and become wide and thick. That is a genetic. So everybody, kind of have is body parts that might not be too glary for people to see, but when you looking at it from the lenses of critical eyes, then you start nitpicking, you start trying to find something on someone so you can say, oh, that's a weakness. So for me, Tonio is the guy to win, that should have won the show. And if I were the judge, it would have been Tonio first, Belarus second, Bonac third. I still place Nitin in the same fourth place. So, I just want, the reason why I put in pictures, because sometimes pictures say a lot of stuff. When you look at the side shot, right? The side shot, you can look at Belarus and give it to Belarus because of his hamstring. I think the way Toni is hitting it, he's kind of angling his leg, so he's making his hamstring disappear. So for that reason, I will give it to him. And even the guy on the far right, he has good hamstrings. At the back, you see how wide he is. You see how wide Antonio look. Very wide. But like I said, you look at William. This would have been William's show if not that he's having these light issues, that his lats is melting away on the left side of his body. Belarus, I think you can give it to Belarus. Double, I think, is between Belarus and Nexila, because Nexila actually have a good double. It's just because, the way the camera is angled is in the far left, you can't really see it, but it is. But when you look at say, head to toe, you can give it to Belarus, because I could understand why they give him the win, right? I just don't like seeing big butt, like a woman's butt sticking out in the bodybuilder. It just, pisses me off. But you can't overlook that. You can give it to him, but he has no hamstring either. It's just his upper body. That's why this is what I keep saying. So this 1 and 2, right? So this shot, I would give it to Willem. I give it to Willem because of the striations in his leg and the way he's hitting it. You can say Belarus, but he has no legs. Right? We can just judge half of his body. If you judge half of his body, you can say Belarus. By bodybuilding, you can judge half of your body. You have to give it to because I'm not saying that the judges that judge the show, they don't know the reason why they give it to him, or they can say, oh, it's just his legs. But I disagree. In my own little corner, I disagree with with it, because I know for a fact I would have given it to William, because I trust Steve Weinberger judgment. I think the reason why is because it's too blurry to see William lights met down. So I say it would be like a safe bet to give it Belarus, but I know Belarus is way bigger than Tonio. Yeah, when you look at this double, even for the fact that I give this double to William, despite the fact that his lats is met, but the way he hit it, you barely can see it. Better glutes, better hamstrings, better calf, better outer sweep, better back. So you can say from aesthetic kind of look, yeah, William is aesthetic to an extent. But bodybuilding top guys is not really, everything is not based on aesthetics, right? So everything is based on size, balance, symmetries, muscularity, and all that. Presentation. That's all everything is based on to win a show. So, like you said, I see why he's going to be a safer bet to go with Belarus, because Belarus don't have a lot that is meant in a way that is so obvious, too glaring for the audience to see. But everybody know that Belarus' leg from the front is non-existence. So I think the emphasis is putting on his top body. I think if you pull that emphasis towards his front leg, it will be better. This is me, like I said, I told you guys I was competing, and yeah, the show was great. I placed 8th, which wasn't what I planned for. But yeah, I'm waiting for the videos and the pictures to come out so I can share with you guys and we can dive deep into it. I think I have a little videos from the show that I'm gonna share with you guys. But yeah, for me, yeah, the show was pretty good. I need to pull a little size on my legs. Like I told you guys, I had an accident with a 10-wheeler, which I will also dive into. I really have time to talk to you about that. What really happened. So I'm working my way up. I'm trying to pull at least 2 inches on my quad, which is, I'm feeling great about that. Going to this off season is going to be a very good one. And yeah, I did 2 shows. It was good. And, this was just prejudging, so, they always give you like a minute on this, from prejudging, just to showcase yourself a little bit before the comparison and finals and first call out, so whatever call out before it begins, right? So yeah, I think in these 2 shows, 2 things happened. I wasn't where I wanted to be condition wise, because there's some certain things I was looking for I didn't get. I only got it like 5 days before the show was, it didn't have enough time to really sink in. But this is what I took to the show. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What you guys think I need to improve on. Like I said, I know I need to improve on my leg. My leg need improvement. I need to put more size on my quads, and I need to put a little more size on my back. Those 2 body part right now is my priorities. Please, guys, share, subscribe, comment, and I love you guys. Peace. I'm out.